Yeah. Heck, man. American pickers ain't got nothing on me, man.
Hello, all you trash pickers, dumpster divers, scavengers. Thrifties. Me, man, we're just all a bunch of junkies. Alright, man, so we, we, have hit a couple of junk shops over the last little bit, and thought we'd share a few things that we picked up, and, yeah, I guess we'll just do that.
Let's do it.
Let's just do it, man. So, this thing, I guess I need glasses or something, man. Didn't I just have...
You don't have any of your eyeballs?
Right here, Miss Kitty, you calm down. So I picked up this, man. It's Evergreen Forest Products Incorporated. Made by Skyline, California. Sterling Field Gold. What's that say? Gold what?
Yeah, I can't read it that far away.
Did you already look at that one?
No. Well, I looked at the front of it. I didn't look at the back of it. Gold.
Scored 3, I think, belt buckles today. And then this other one, she'll tell us what that says.
Gold tone.
Oh, gold tone?
Gold tone / JB.
Let me see that back again. And it's kind of a crazy, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a quality made belt buckle, man. It's kind of crazy how this stretches out too. That's pretty cool. I love my belt buckles, man. Do pretty outright on them. Then I got this other one, man. This one's Fort Carson mounted color guard. It's got the swords and it says matte. Woo, man, that was a good one too.
Here, hand that one over. I want to
research that. Didn't you have another fancy one you were just telling me about?
Well, it was the one, the
oh, the award one, the Evergreen one. Oh, I got this one, man. It's got nice stone in. Nice buckle. Yeah, so I got a few belt buckles. We actually were out today, went and got supplies, man, and I'll tell you what, it was a trip, man. You know, I got pictures of it too. I took pictures. I'd never been to a store, you know, and you see it, I see it on the news. I've seen it on the news and stuff, but in the Pacific Northwest, we've never had none of that where you go in the store and all the shelves are empty and stuff. And dude, the toilet paper shelves were all empty. The, obviously hand sanitizer, the medicine aisles, and I'm talking empty, man. It was insane. I'd never seen or anything like that. That was pretty crazy. All right, then we got the little mushroom dude from Mario, Super Mario, and it's still got the hanging tag, and it's an actual snapback kid's hat. So that was a pretty good score. You want me to just hand these again and take pictures?
Yep.
And all this stuff, man, just like I say all the time, if there's something you're interested in, Miss Kitty will be taking pictures, but if there's something you're interested in, this stuff will be going on tonight and tomorrow morning. So as soon as this video's, if there's something you're interested in, man, either put a comment down here or email us at mountainjunkers@yahoo.com. And check out, this is pretty cool. This actually was mounted to one of the belts I got. If you can see it. What'd that stand for again, Miss Kitty?
Whatever.
National Rodeo.
NIRA.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
NIRA. National something Rodeo Association. Man, it's got a little bronc rider. Man, that's sterling silver with a little screw back on it. And Miss Kitty was just looking it up, and there was something. What'd you say about
Holland's, San Angelo.
Holland San Angelo. That's a pretty good silver company. And this little thing, man, this thing's just gorgeous. Did you see what this was signed?
Oh, what do you got in your hand?
Pintai, P-E, or Pearly?
Oh, yep. P-E-R-L-I, Pearly Metal.
Pearly Metal. Man, look at that little...
Yeah, the jewelry is like
just awesome.
really...
That's an enamel.
Yeah.
Man, it is nice with the inlaid gold stars around it. Man, it is a beautiful little piece, man, signed. There's just a few of those little treasures. And then what's this? Is this a weight?
Yeah,
It's from D&L Herbs.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was like...
It's leather, buckskin.
Therapeutic, weighted.
Oh, yeah.
something like that. But when I did
you think
some
it's a paperweight?
research, yeah, that's what came up. There was that it was a paperweight.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
You need to look up
cool.
D&L Herbs.
I did.
Their website?
Yeah, they were in
have?
Paris.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not.
wow, sweet. Sweet, sweet. And then, of course, with the...
It wasn't these people. That's
Oh,
the only
was it?
person that
Oh,
had the
really?
business
Oh, really?
name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then it's pretty funny, man, because we were at a completely different thrift store, or junk store, thrift store. And last week, I think I showed it, that belt that had Mike.
So, yeah.
And I'm going to completely miles away from the other one, and what do I find? Another belt with Mike.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty
And it
funny,
has the
dude.
same accent.
Yeah, and it's about the same size. So maybe Mike's just going around donating belts to different places.
His
or
pants are
something.
falling down.
Man, but this is a nice quality.
Yeah.
Man, it'd be a good, especially if your name was Mike, be a good holster belt. And it's funny because last week when I found that other Mike belt, I ain't wearing that mother, am I? I say belt that says Mike. I got another one too, dude. Anyway, squirrel. Last week, man, my belt was shot, man. So I'm looking for a belt, and being a junker, you always see belts all the time until you need one.
Until you need one.
And I looked and I couldn't find a belt. Well, I ended up finding a couple of kind of junky ones, and like that Mike, I was going to wear one that said Mike. And, say made do with whatever I had or whatever. And then today I found 4 belts. Man, look at this. It's nice. And we do all right on belts. We do really good on belts at flea markets, especially if they're American made. These are all American made.
Yeah.
So I'll probably list a couple of them, because this one's like a 40-inch. Then look at this tooled one, man, right here. I used to have one exactly like this.
Yeah, you did.
One of the things about belts, like this one, you can see it straight across if you're going to get into selling belts.
Yeah.
One thing you want to watch out for, you see that bend in that? That's from it. The pants going down, plumber's butt. That's gets that bend in the back center. And that devalues it. But this is a nice belt, too.
Still got lots of life.
Still got lots of life, but they're not quite as valuable as I've got to decide which, because I want 2, because I'm using one for my knife and stuff too. There's another design on one. Just showing you what I got, man. There's money in belts.
Yeah, there is.
Like I said, especially out at the flea market, man. We used to sell a lot of belts out at the flea markets. This tooled one. This is probably one I'm going to end up keeping.
The one that's like your old one?
Yeah, but this one's
that
hand
was
tooled,
nice.
man.
Yeah.
Every one of them's made in America. Made in the good old USA. All right, and then we got... Just thought we'd come on here and visit with you for a while, man. This is pretty cool. We actually use these things at... any of you that are new to the channel, no matter if you're new to the channel, welcome. And please subscribe. Trying to get this thing over that 1,000 mark. But any of you that watch our other channel, Idaho Hillbilly, so you can go over there and you can subscribe over there too if you're not already subscribed. But you know that we're big time mushroom hunters, and we carry these net bags. If you haven't seen them, you can go over there and watch last year's or the past 7 years of mushroom hunting's on there. And it's about that time. But we use these net bags. Well, today, which I got to find out because this thing might be worth something, because this thing's got a 25-year warranty and it's got a name brand on it. You see the name brand? Did you look that up yet?
I haven't got
Oh,
that
okay.
far.
But man, it's in this nice bag, and then you just take that mother and go like this. Bam, man, fill it up with mushrooms. Dude, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
Did you hear him put that?
Yeah, I can put it back in.
Can you take care of that, Miss Kitty?
Sure.
And then, check out this little mother. And this is actually a pick Taiwan. This is actually, I think it's a grinding stone is what it is. Man, just a real smooth, but man, it makes it into a fine. And what I've been told or whatever, they use these a lot of times for pills and stuff, probably their cocaine. You mash up your herbs. But man, nice little grinding stone, man. Grinding up their poppies. Then I always love to have for my cameras and everything, all these different little tripod things. I just pick these things up. And I paid 50 cents for this mother, man. I just got to put it in my collection. And then I found this pretty cool picture in Indian cultures. Did you even look at this? It's got this Idaho right there, man. Whoa, dude, the binding's the pits. It just kind of fell apart. But it's got all this, and then I actually really don't know what it's about all that much. But got artifacts, thinking about artifacts. And, you know, I kind of, you know, I seen the title, obviously drew my attention, and then I flipped it open and seen that Idaho. And I said, oh man, I gotta have that. You have to check that out, Miss Kitty. And then today, you know, last week we were talking, man, I told him, actually it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, I told Miss Kitty, oh, I think I'm gonna get, which I'd never get out of the hat business, man. I sell a lot of hats, man. I love my hats, obviously. But I told her, I was like, man, it's ridiculous. Because, dude, I have 2 bins full of snapbacks and, you know, ball caps and different hats and stuff out there. And I told her, man, I think I need to clean some out. As soon as I said that, we started selling them, man. But I told her, okay, well, I ain't going to buy any. Man, I bought 2 today. I think I've bought a hat every time we've been out since, haven't I?
Yeah.
But today, you know, and everybody, man, trucker hats and all that stuff, dude, I got the real McCoy trucker hat. And look at that, man. It's got a 1948 Pete on it. Peterbilt, classic Peterbilt. Man, snapback. Could use a little cleaning, but not, man, it's not too dang bad, man.
This is an educational textbook from 1978.
Oh, is that what that is? Huh, that's pretty cool. I'll add it to my collection. So, man, I thought that was a pretty good one. That could turn out to be a pretty dang good hat. That's the real McCoy. So that was it, man. That was for the little, was that everything? Did we get all that today? Was there some of that?
No, there's some of it that we picked up.
We pick it up here, man, you know.
There.
I've said it a zillion times if you follow our channels, man. Dude, we're always treasure hunting.
Always.
It don't matter, man, if we're going down the road and all of a sudden there's a new thrift store, yard sale, trash can full of crap. You know, it don't matter, man. I'm always treasure hunting. You know, just like, man, when we're up there rock hounding, man, Kevin pulls out that can, man. It's a good thing there wasn't more than one can, because then we would have went from rock hounding to digging the dumps, you know, to digging cans or bottles, man. That's just who we are. Do you have anything you want to say, Miss Kitty?
I don't.
All right, man. There's a little bit of that. We've got it's supposed to be snowing. Does that start tonight?
Yes, overnight.
Yep. So it's supposed to start snowing tonight, man. It's nice. Well, it's a little windy out there right now, but it's nice. But we were planning to go fishing and rock hounding on Sunday, but now we won't be able to do that. But so we're gonna hunker down and list, man, is what we're gonna do. And if you're getting into this or you're already into this, you can't make no money if your stuff ain't online. So list. Other than that, man, remember to keep your eye on the skyline and your nose to the wind. And if you're out there treasure hunting, hope you find some color in the bottom of your pan. See ya!